Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Give me a few minutes. I'm back. Guys, I see here Uniswap pumping like crazy. What is happening? Do somebody knows what is happening with Uniswap? Yo, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Some coins are pumping. Let's see what's happening. Uniswap, $11, 50% in the last 24 hours. What is happening? Does somebody knows why it is pumping that way? Let's go. Let's get this done. Let's check the charts. Maybe I could let the music. Nah, we will do this without music. Let's see. Imagine. What the freaking heck? What just happened here? Uniswap is going crazy. Okay, yeah. Let's change that. Hey, yo, what's up? How are you doing? Crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay. So, imbalance. Okay. Done. It took quite some time for it to bring that move. But finally, I guess. This is a good sign, guys. This is a good sign. If Uniswap pumps. This is a good sign, guys. This also means it's there's momentum coming for the DeFi space on Ethereum. That's great to see. Let's see if Ethereum did some reaction off of that. No, I don't think so. Okay. Today we're gonna go over trending coins that are moving hard. Even if I'm not really endorsing them, just maybe people are in these projects and want to have some kind of technical analysis. I am mainly an XRP channel, but I mean, we cannot let all these opportunities slip away just because we love XRP. So we need to be tuned into the markets to really, really take advantage of what it brings us. Yo, what's up? How are you doing? Look this, 50% in 24 hours. What is happening? Do you know what is happening? I just saw this. That's a good sign for Ethereum. 50%. So what was the volume? Yeah, that's crazy. 3 to $700 million came in. But why? Why? Let's go check the charts. Look at this beautiful pump. Crazy. So mainly it happened today at, it's not even in 24 hours. It's up the last 24 hours 50%, but it did this 50% in the last 3 hours only. Crazy stuff. Amazing. So now, what should we watch out? I mean, for those who are still in from back below here, certainly there will be some people taking some profits, which does not mean they sell everything, but I mean they are down now for quite some time. Here we have an order block. Here we have the next important imbalance. So this is these are the level to watch for. What do we have here? So here we already reached the target. Because these things don't go up forever. This is an unusual move because the majority of the market is down and it's pumping like 50%. So something is happening. We need to find out what. So for now, I believe from this move, we are a little bit exhausted, but we could see a further pump easily up to 19. That really just depends on if people pick up what's happening and if they realize it. Could we see a pullback? Yes, of course we can. We could easily pull back 50% of that candle before we go further to the upside. So yeah, if it drops, let's say as long as it holds $7-8, this could continue to rip off. I mean, it would be very natural if they try to bring the price back down, or because there are some people taking profits. Let's see. But for now, first targets are met. Here you have important support, resistance. You have an order block here. You have a displacement here. So in my opinion, it will try to get some kind of resistance here, and then if we can hold some time or maybe break it and hold some time here above, let's say 1250, we could see a further pump, because actually Bitcoin and Ethereum, let's say, they on the way, or Bitcoin already pumped through this level here on its chart, and Ethereum is on its way to do the same. So this is basically the only coin. Coin bubbles. I know it's crypto bubbles. Oh my god, crypto. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Everything is red. The only thing that isn't red is AGIX, which has pumped also significantly the last days. This is part of the AI narrative. A lot of people believe in that project. Stark 2, Starknet is also an interesting project, also currently trending. Let's see. Uniswap, Starknet, IQ, Palm AI. Palm AI 231% in the last 24 hours for 500k volume, 31 million market cap. So this one is obviously ripping so hard because there is no money in that project. So it's easy to make it move. And that's also very dangerous. Humans AI, never heard of it. Humans AI, 2 cents, 150 million market cap, fully diluted. Okay, this is great tokenomics. These are great, guys. I hope you can hear me, guys, because if not, yeah, you can hear me. Okay, that's great. Perfect. Let's wait for some people to come in. So, Hedera hash graph, 30% in the last 7 days. That's great. Casper, one of the best performing coins in this bull run for now. Amazing gains. Wow. A half a cent to where are we now? 16 cents. Oh my god. It's like 100x. Lacoste token, what the fuck? Starknet, Jasmine coin. Okay, it's even trending Jasmine right now. Oh, it's taking the deep dive. Okay, it had a decent pump. But this is what I don't like on YouTube. Like, if something pumps, everybody is making video on, oh, look how it's pumping, it's going up, it's going this and that, and we're gonna fly to the moon. And then everybody buys the top, basically. It's the same every time. But yeah, what you want to do? Uniswap is kind of interesting. I would love to know why it's pumping that hard. 10x volume increase. UNI pumped hitting an all-time high of blah 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 blah. Check it out. Scan. Okay. Okay. Central bank says naked emperor, blah blah blah. Nothing really that explains this pump. Let's see. But why? The price of Uniswap surged by 6 due to latest proposal to allocate protocol fees to holders who have staked Uni. Yeah, great. That's not why it pumped that hard. Rosen currently hosts 39. Okay. Discuss protocol fee distribution to Uni stake addresses. Okay, so maybe there are players buying on that news. So now they are trying to distribute some of the, I would say it's that some of the transaction fees to those who are staking the token. Don't really understand how it's pumping that way after on the day. Probably nothing. Uni anyone. Nah. I mean, like, people are all happy about green candles, but and people still confused whether it's bull market. It's buy high. So okay. So yeah, some coins you have a small news and boom, it's pumping. Hex still down. Freaking bullshit. Roll bit. I want to buy this project. It's too expensive. But I mean, yeah, if it rips, it rips. There's nothing to do after. We would need to swallow that. Yeah, Robit, we still have the potential here, this imbalance that we could close. Then we have this big order block here. So I would say if the market does not, or Bitcoin does not crash severely, this could be one of the best entry prices if we maintain a bullish structure. And once we see a break of this trend line, that could mean that we are up to the races. And once we, let's say, break 15.9, 16 cents, we could easily reach 19 to obviously all-time highs. Last imbalance here, 21, 22 cents. This is a coin I'm really looking into. I like it. Level, oh my god, is a project friends of mine traded in the beginning and made some decent money on it, and then they sold everything on the top, and since then it's just falling like a, it's crazy. So what is this? Imagine AI. This is also an AI project where I know some whales participating in that, so that could be a decent play too. I don't own it. Maybe we'll look into. So what is great here is that we had this sideways action, we had this pump with a significant break of structure. As you can see here, we broke structure, then we came back down, and now we closed the last displacement. So that's great news. And now back break of structure. So now you need to, or you are already in, or we need to wait for a little pullback to maybe find some interesting entries. For now, it's just too dangerous. I mean, you can risk that 50%. I don't do that. I would much rather wait for it to come back. And if it doesn't come back, then yeah, we will leave it. So finally, I did an H-bar video some time ago. It looks like now we reached one of our first targets, but it really looks like now if it does not reject and comes back down under 9 point, or let's say under 10 cents, we could easily see that pumping to this imbalance or this imbalance between, let's say, 15 and 20 cents. It's easily possible, but we would need a weekly close. Okay, daily close, we already retested that high, pump back higher. So yeah, I believe this is gonna go higher now in the next few hours or maybe 1-2 days. Let's see how it goes. So my main target is short term here at, let's say, 22 cents. Here you can see that in the monthly we just have, let's say, here a little bit of resistance coming, but other than that, I mean, these are big imbalances. So I mean, the biggest resistance will start at 19.4, 19.5, then this order block. After that, I mean, we are almost at all-time highs. It really looks like we are going into a bull run sooner than we thought. Most of the people thought we're gonna go down to 10K, we're gonna go down to 25K. Bitcoin is still holding in the weekly. What is it doing in the day? In the daily? Yeah, the daily looks still decent. We didn't close under the gap, so for now still bullish. Once we go under this and we lose 49,250, you can expect some kind of pullback. Does not mean it would be a harsh pullback, but I mean we could at least go close these gaps here. Do we need to close them? I mean, we need to ask the big boys what they want to do, because if they want to pump the price, no imbalance is important. No imbalance is important. So yeah, we could see a close here at 45,822. For most people, this would mean Bitcoin goes to zero. So that's why I'm giving you that level. For now, we are still in the danger of, we created that liquidity high, liquidity low. Now we swept that highs. Does not mean we could not sweep that lows to liquidate all the positions and then go into the bull run. I personally think that as long as we hold above here, yeah, maybe it's also something people wish that the price comes down, but naturally it should, like, at least a 38.6 correction, 38.2, which would bring us at 33,000. So nothing is impossible. Don't be the moon boy. What is good is if now Bitcoin, let's say, is getting a little bit loses momentum, the momentum from Bitcoin will go into other altcoins. So a decent opportunity for those who just buy big caps, let's say, is Ethereum. You could gamble, like, if we come back down to these levels here, maybe we will start finally catching up to Bitcoin, which could be a decent move of 30-40%. Then we have the imbalance here. I mean, it's weeks away already, but yeah, we know how crypto works sometimes. When it looks the most bullish, a big short candle comes, so always be prepared for that. But for now, we are looking bullish. And as long as that doesn't change, we are good. As long as this weekly, these next 2 days, let's say until Sunday, we stay bullish. Often Fridays determine the outcome of the weekend, and the outcome of the weekend determines the outcome of next week. So if we stay in that momentum we are right now, let's see where our first target could be for Ethereum. So first major resistance, or let's say targeted, would be at 3,370. Then from this, which would have a lot more strength, has already the power to almost break all-time highs. So we really need to see what happens. People expect a dump because of the dump we had last cycle. But last cycle, that was a COVID. That was the COVID crash, also in the indexes, not just in crypto. Indexes are full-on bull right now. Look. So this is the Bitcoin bear market. And now we are already at all-time highs against the dollar in the Nasdaq, which is a great sign also for Bitcoin, for gold, and all these other assets. So let's try to still be in a bullish mindset and just being aware of what could happen if we lose or break structure to the downside. Crazy. 26 cents and we are 2 cents. This is a 10x from there. This is a great chart, guys. This looks decent. I need to hold this coin in mind. Heart. Let's see. Heart USDT. Let's fucking go. And it's even on an exchange, guys. This is beautiful. Wow. Looks great. So we just broke out. If humans, this name is so weird. Let's say if heart, if heart can manage to break 3 cents, our first target would be 5.2 cents. And if we break 5.2 cents with a weekly candle close, we could see small pullback, and then I believe we could rise to 10 to 18 cents. As long as we don't lose this low here. So for those that are in, great. For those that are not in, wait for a pullback. It's not guaranteed. It's never guaranteed, but you don't want to be caught in a dump and buy the top of something. Look, just if it comes back to this imbalance, you get double as much coins, you know, twice as much. So you would make twice as much to the upside again. So that's why it makes sense to wait a little bit. Because if you enter in right now and you don't dollar cost average, so if let's say 25% you put in here, 25% you put in here, 25% here and here, that is okay. But if you are trying to now catch the best entry and you go, let's say, all in on this project at once, yeah, you could be down for quite some time if we do not continue this move. Because we are still at a dangerous at dangerous levels, also with Bitcoin. So for the XRP community, let's do a quick update on the price. So as you can see here on XRP USDT, we have two imbalances we had open from yesterday. One is now closed completely, and you can see the rejection out of that. So what could happen next? So let's see the few scenarios. Right now, we are, let's say, bullish on the daily, bullish on the, what do I talk? Let's say we are bullish on the 1 hour. We broke structure with this break here. So we had consecutive new lows and lower highs. Then we created a new low and we broke finally structure to the upside. So now this move here gives you an indication of how low the price could go or when the power would be over. And in this case, it gives us a target just below that liquidity here at 51.2. So that's why I decided to also give you this imbalance, because this looks decent. And it's never bad to buy at the bottom. So this would be, or yeah, here if we react right now, we would need to see a break above 55 cents, 55.3, let's say. Even better would be if we could do candle close over 55.6, 55.7, which would mean that this imbalance got crushed. And once a displacement is not, let's say, interesting enough for sellers, it will continue to pump, take out that liquidity here. And then I believe if we now manage to pump and go above here, hold for a little bit, and then pump, that we will break the 58 cents, which we are waiting for quite some time. So once we break this high here, I told people once we break that high, we have a even more significant break of structure. And from that point on, we have nothing really stopping us from going higher. So now the chart looks really ugly and makes people question whether the price will dump in the next few days. And I would say do not be confused. Like, if the market goes up, this will not dump. And if it dumps, there is something major, a major news that came out in disfavor of XRP and Ripple, which most likely, in my opinion, will not happen. So this low here was just basically to rebalance or to close that imbalance, to close that fair value gap, which we did, and then we reacted with the breakout structure. So this means that this imbalance was a very good price for it to go back up. With this break of structure gives me just the idea, or tells me that all this liquidity we have above here will most likely be taken, which would mean we would break structure, major structure again to the upside. So this is all liquidity, guys. This is all liquidity. And it's like, it feels like this was orchestrated, this was planned. Because you remember the pump we had right here. This was when the news came out. And then after that, we just came back down basically to the price we are since 5-6 years. Okay. So it's not overvalued like maybe Bitcoin is, but it's undervalued. So for a lot of years, it is at this price and market cap. Look, even back then here, we already were at 40 cents in 2017. So we basically, let's say, since theory, yeah, it's basically sideways action. So right now, to push it even lower under 30 cents, as some people say, is just like, it's as unrealistic as saying we are going to go to $20 in the next 2 weeks. And it's holding really, really strong, this price action. But let's say, the worst thing that could happen, which would really bring a lot of uncertainty in the XRP price and chart, is if we break, let's say, this trend line here. If we break that trend line, we really need to be careful, because, which will not happen in my opinion, but I'm not a financial advisor. I just do this for entertainment. I'm in this market since 2017, so it's not the first time I see those things. Look where it reacted in that imbalance. If you go into a higher time frame, you can see exactly. In the 1 hour there was one more imbalance, but here you can exactly see where it reacted. And this is also when I intraday trade. These are my entries. Like, places like this is where I place my trades. Supply zones and imbalances just under it in the case of a bullish scenario. So that's great. Let's see what will happen. If nobody comes into the live or comments something, I will be out soon. This was just to see what is happening with Uniswap. Volume of 1.5 billion. So Uniswap surged over 50% on staking reward proposal. So it's just a proposal. Like, here you can see how degen people are. Like, it's just a proposal. It's not, it's like Valhill Capital did a proposal to the Federal Reserve to price XRP at 10K. Never happened, you know? So be careful, guys. It's just a proposal. It's not official yet. It's not official yet. Related coins. Blah, blah, blah. We all know these coins. Okay, but great. 50% pump for Uniswap holders. That's great. It's great for Ethereum. What is great for Ethereum is good for our coins. So let's see. Maybe this can change, turn around the feeling in the market. We need Ethereum back over 3K, which looks like it's having some kind of decent reaction. But it reacted a little bit out of nowhere. So let's see if we can break 2,966 and close above 2,973.5. If we do that, we're gonna go back and break these highs. So with that being said, I wish you a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Bye bye.